Flava FM 87.7, the heart and soul of the Copper Belt. I'm your host, the Jayman, on a lovely Friday evening. Big up to everyone, of course, who's live streaming. Check out the website. It is flavafm.co.zm. You can live stream right there. It should automatically start up. Otherwise, you can click on Listen Live. It's really, really that simple. And you've got a smartphone, which hopefully most people do, of course. Then what you can do is download that fantastic app called TuneIn. And you can live stream anywhere with a decent internet connection, man. And check out that upgraded live stream as well. Absolutely fantastic. Check us out on Facebook. It is Flava FM, one word. And on Twitter, follow us. Our handle is @FlavaFM87 DOT7. On the line from Ukraine. Yes, believe it or not, man. I'm actually quite chuffed. Yeah, man. Yeah, Future Flavors are doing big things. No, seriously, man. You know what? Because you know what? It's incredible, man, with this technology that we can reach out to so many people. And that's the whole aim of Unsigned Underground, is to maximize talent. Not just that's in Zambia, but you guys as well out there.
True, and we're grateful, you know.
Absolutely. Okay, back to our interview. You mentioned earlier during the interview that you are signed to a label, so that those people who are eager now and trying to come there and sign you up, please tell the people who you're signed to.
Yeah, true. They've come and gone. You know?
Who are you signed to at the moment, man?
I am proudly signed to So Good Entertainment.
Fantastic.
Been signed since about early 2012, when I was just fresh out of high school, actually.
Okay, good. How did that come about?
As I mentioned earlier in the interview, I knew a guy in high school called Collins. We used to call him Chris and I.
Okay.
I have no idea how I called him that, but yeah, he was very close to the So Good managers. And he introduced me to them. We had a cipher at our high school, St. Paul's. We had a couple of ciphers actually, and they noticed the talent, and we got into talks, and it matured into a contract and a deal at the end of the day, around early 2012. Yeah, so I've been growing as an artist ever since, and this is my debut project now that we're discussing. So
fantastic. On to the project itself. Obviously, plenty of people want to get there on it. Tell us about the project. Tell us about the project. How did the name come about? Yes.
Yeah, the project is called Gospel. Gospel with what do they call those things again?
Which?
It's an acronym anyway.
Yes.
with the dots in between the letters. Right?
Yes.
The word escaped me. I was like, wait, what? So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with the acronyms.
Yeah, standing for God's opportunity so people eternally live. That's what it's about. And the project has been brewing ever since about June last year, when I dropped that first single called Mark Battles.
Yeah.
And yeah, the people actually first downloaded it off the first time I put the link out. If they did pay attention, they'll find that it's actually categorized itself in their phones or iPods or whatever under the album Gospel.
Yeah.
So it's been brewing ever since then. And it's been a great experience just speaking with different people and working with different artists, producers on it, and yeah, so drops April 5th. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait to let the world hear what I've been up to ever since the last single, Taken.
True. Fantastic. Now, the project itself, what sort of feel do you have? Is it more party? Is it a laid back? Is it a soulful type hip hop mixtape? What sort of feel, or is it a mixture? What have you got going on?
For this project, actually, the management and I sat down and we decided to go with a very original. Well, not original, but if we go back to what mixtapes were about, mixtapes were a bunch of songs people liked. Right.
Yep.
And before actually people was called the mixtapes. A mixtape was a bunch of songs you liked and you put them together on a tape, right?
True.
And it didn't really matter, it was a certain feel, it was just different types of songs. Then with this project, what we did is it's got if people have seen the track list already, it's got a sort of duality to it, in that the first half sort of has stories, you know, and
Yep.
at the beginning, and then as you go to the center of the track list, you have sort of songs that just, you know, celebrate Christ and what he's about, and, you know, God himself, and then stories again, and then towards the end, you know, we have more of that. So yeah, it's got different elements really. It's, you know, it's got soulful, it's got, you know, songs you can really just have fun with, songs that have thought-provoking, songs that get you thinking about certain things about life, you know,
Yeah.
songs to redeem, songs, you know, just different types of music. It's really cool. I really just mix everything.
So almost all encompassing, isn't it? You try and touch on all sort of aspects, isn't it? Okay, fantastic. So who have you featured? Who have you featured on this project?
On the project, in-house, from So Good, we have Code 14, the a cappella group. Yeah.
I know, and the reason why a lot of people are wondering why I'm going, because I had the pleasure of meeting these guys when exactly, you know, like you forget that you actually have people listening. I obviously had the pleasure of meeting these guys when I was in Lusaka a couple of weeks ago, I think 6 or 7 weeks ago. Quite an impressive group. I'm looking forward to them, but not talking about them. But yeah, okay, that's good. Nice to hear that they're on the project. Who else?
They're really good, yeah. There's Code 14, there's Destro, just recently signed to So Good as well. He's someone to look out for.
Yep.
He's really good, yeah. And then there's who sort of hasn't been rapping of late, but, you know, he was. I was glad, you know, I was very honored enough to have him on this project.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we have Tio, we have Magnet, we have Jesse and Soulful, we have Collie D from out here. We have Zilla, actually, yeah. Blue Flame Gospel is on it. It's quite a package actually. Yeah. Romance Waddington, who's part of a band from the UK who I reached out to, is also on it. Yeah. A rapper called Charade, Snowdawn, Mac.
Jeez.
Yeah, a lot of new people, a lot of
definitely
interesting collaborations.
Definitely. Obviously, with the project that you are based in Ukraine, and you know you're recording there, getting other artists from all over the place. What sort of challenges did you face trying to get this project finished?
Well, the main challenge was the fact that I'm here. You know, it was sort of like by remote control, and you know, trying to get everyone on the project was sort of difficult, because then you contact this person and they would reply. They'll reply like after a week, or, you know, because everyone has different schedules.
True.
So it wasn't so easy because we're not in person. You know. That was the main challenge. Side challenges probably were, you know, just the whole school thing getting in the way. Because I'm currently a full-time student.
I like the way you put it like that. I like the way you put it, that this whole school thing just getting in the way, like, you know. But yeah, no, jokes aside though, but yes, it is a bit of a mission to try and balance school and also trying to work on a project. So that's pretty interesting, trying to juggle, you know, those kind of things. In terms of the project itself, when is it dropping, actually, so that people know once again? Hello? Tony? Oh no! We may have lost him. Jeez. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. I think we may have lost him there. Hello, Tony. Well, it seems that we may have lost him temporarily. Don't know what's going on. See if we can get him back on the line. As always, it's a Friday evening, man. Trust me. But we're gonna make sure that we can get him back on the line once again. From Ukraine. It was going all so well, man. I'm not giving up on this one because we're nearly done chatting with him. Okay, here we go. Hello, Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I think we had a bit of a problem. Are you there, Tony?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, there we go. No, we ended off where I was laughing about, you know, trying to juggle school and
yeah.
and the project itself. When you said that school was getting in the way, any other issues that you sort of had to deal with the project itself?
Well, personally, I'm in a spiritual growth process, and as a person, obviously, I'm you know, in that process of growing. I'm only 20 years old. So that as well sort of, you know, had, if you listen to the mixtape, you could actually tell, if you're a very good listener, you could actually tell songs that were done, you know,
a long time,
3-4 months ago, and songs that were done, you know, just a couple of weeks ago, because of the growth process that I've been through. So
yeah,
it was a challenge. I had actually, people may say 23 songs on a mixtape is a lot, but I had like, you know, so many songs that could have been on the mixtape, but then because of the process I've been going through, I just had to, you know, sideline certain songs because they weren't fitting with the whole message I was trying to carry.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. In terms of, you know, obviously if you have been through the stage of being an upcoming artist, what sort of advice would you have for other artists that are upcoming, specifically not just hip hop?
Well, humility, really.
Okay.
And this is something my mom always tells me. You know, it's very pleasant to other people in the industry, especially, to accept you as an artist and as a person if you're humble in what you do.
Yeah.
Because even I know I like upcoming and contacting all these producers and all these artists from around the world. I met, you know, I spoke to some people that were initially maybe not very willing to even be on the project.
Yeah.
But then, you know, just through the talks and, you know, I got to know them as people, not as artists necessarily, you know.
Yeah.
And they just warmed up to it, and glory to God that we're here, you know, with them on the project. So humility and strategy. A lot of upcoming artists sort of have, you know, I'm just going to do my music and put it up there and hope people listen kind of mentality.
Yeah.
But I've come to know that planning is very essential in everything that you do, including your music. If you want to, you know, get your music to certain people or to certain parts of the world.
Oh no. Oh no. I think we may have lost him once again. No. Oh man. Trust me, Fridays, never a dull moment. Trust me, man, never a dull moment. Never ever dull moment. Anyway, so that's Tony Grammz. We're chatting with him all the way from Ukraine. We'll see if we can get him back on the line real quick, just so that we can finish up. He was talking about upcoming artists, what sort of advice he has for upcoming artists. Of course, he's been through that, of course, now signed, of course, and working on projects. And interestingly enough, talking about humility, that's an interesting one, man. You never hear that so often, especially in this day and age. Hi, Tony.
Jayman.
Yeah, man, I'm not giving up. I'm telling you. But yes, you did touch on humility and things like that. So that's absolutely fantastic. In terms of social media, how can people keep in touch with you, of course, as we build up to the release of the project?
I'm Tony Grammz, so good on Facebook.
Yep.
That's Tony Grammz, Grammz, so good, one word. And then I'm basically Tony Grammz everywhere else, on Instagram, on Twitter. So it's Tony Grammz, one word.
Fantastic. So they can get all the information there, where they can get the project once it does drop on the 5th of April.
Once it does drop on the 5th of April, it will debut on itsretunes.com.
There we go.
So yeah, that's where they can download it.
Okay.
Free. All 23 songs for free.
There you go. Absolutely fantastic. Any last words, man? Anyone you want to greet? Anything you want to say before you disappear?
Well, I just want to send shout-outs, quote unquote.
Go ahead, man.
You know.
Do your thing. By the way, if you miss out anyone, you know that they're gonna have some. They're gonna.
True. It's going to be.
You hip hop guys call it beef.
Yeah, true.
All right, go ahead, man.
Well, just everybody that's on the project and everyone that supported the project. You know, So Good Entertainment, all my fellow artists there. It's retunes.com for, you know, hosting it and doing it on their website. They've been following the project ever since. Just all the Zambian hip hop blogs as well that have been, you know, involved in it. Creator, that's behind the artwork.
Yep.
And all the imagery for the mixtape, and ever since my my second single that we've been working together on all the imagery regarding my music and everything.
Fantastic.
And basically, my mom, really, yeah, need to shout out my mom, who's just been supportive throughout everything. So, yeah.
All right, fantastic, man. We can't wait for the 5th of April to drop Gospel, the
Yeah, I can't
mixtape.
wait either.
All right, man. Have a fantastic evening, and we'll definitely be in touch, man.
Alright, cool. Same.
All right. So that's Tony Grammz all the way from Ukraine. 5th of April. Mark it down on your calendar. It's retunes.com. That's where you can be downloading the project itself. Gospel, the mixtape. It's going to be absolutely fantastic when it does drop. Jackpot, man. I got you. You wanted a bit of a shout out. How's about I play this one, man? This one's also going to be on the project. I played this a couple of months ago when it did come out as a single, and of course gotta play it, man, since it's going to be on the project as well, man. Topic of conversation featuring CK Tony Grammz. Keep it locked to Flava FM. Don't you go nowhere. Future flavors.